Hey, hello. I'm outside with mosquitoes. It's a beautiful evening, so I figured that I want to cook outside. Okay? It's nice and a little cloudy. I don't think it's gonna rain. Not right now. Hope not. So it's a little bit cloudy, but I don't think it's gonna rain. Okay. So not sure what is the reflection. I'm not sure what the reflection is. Hold on a second. I think I got bitten. Anyway, so how are we doing? Good evening, TikTok, YouTube. So much love. Let me move you a little bit closer so you can hear me better. Okay. Hi. Come on closer. Maybe. So today, what I have with me today, I think I got bitten. As you know that I have a lot of banana left called Namba bananas. It's some of the Asian bananas, so I wanted to make dessert. Okay. Because if I don't make dessert, it's gonna gone bad. It already looked crazy, okay? But because I kept it in the refrigerators, so it does look a little bit unpleasant. But no, thank you, thank you, the heart uh, for YouTube. I appreciate that. Oh, good luck on my stream. Thank you, Jet. Yes, thank you. It's growing. You know, I mean, all YouTubers have to start with something low, something basic. Hopefully that one day. Thank you. That's amazing love. Okay. I appreciate that kindly. Okay. So, I'd like to welcome today. I wanted to make smash steamed banana cake. Okay. This cake here, it's very common in Cambodia and in Thailand. I think in Laos also, because these three countries, they have special connections, though Cambodia and Thailand are not friend right now, but pray that one day they will be. Okay. So, but they do have crazy thing to say about each other, but I'm not trying to be politically correct. But today I wanted to make this special dessert that I learned from my grandparents, okay, a long time ago. If I remember well, I sometimes I either put too much bananas or too much flour. So today I wanted to blend and balance that so that way I don't have too much banana or too much flowers. Okay. But the trouble with too much banana is that it can be tricky, and if too much rice, then it can be hard. Too much banana, it can be soft and spongy. Because today we don't need any kind of baking soda or any kind of ingredients, say for coconut milk, shredded coconut flour. So there'll be three kind of flours. There'll be all-purpose flour, rice. But in Thailand, they don't have. They have different name, or in Cambodia have different name for flowers. So I gather that it's it's all-purpose flowers. So I'm gonna try it. Okay, so this is gonna be my, sorry, mosquitoes. Oh, a bug. um, So I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. If it doesn't work, then oh well, you know. If does work, then I'm gonna share. But either way, it'll get eaten. Okay. So I like the the um the the incense incense stick to keep the mosquito away. This is in the backyard, and it bound to experience all those wonderful things. So okay, let's start it. Okay, because I'm increasing the bananas, so I have the variations of increasing the recipe. So as usual, I have my thing. Okay, hold on. So so I have all the flours. This is tapioca, rice flours, and sticky rice. Or you can use all-purpose flours and tapioca. That'll do. I don't know all the purpose of having three kinds of flours for. Okay, but let's say that they just make it more complicated. Okay, but I remember when Grandpa did is that Grandma did is that she add about equal amount of sticky rice flours and rice flours. So sticky rice flour and rice flours, and blend with bananas. Okay. To do that, I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Okay, I have my recipe here. Okay, because my hand. I don't like this thing. It makes such awful noise. Okay, I might not even try it. I dislike cooking glove or food handling glove. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do about 16, 18 bananas. Okay, I look at this banana already. It looked a little beat from the outside. Thank you for the heart. That was lovely. But the inside is still good. Okay. It still smells okay. So we're good with that. So here we go. This is the, call it Namwa bananas. Okay. I think Namwa is derived from Vietnamese name. I'm not sure if that's south or north. Nam, Tay Nam, I think it's north. Sorry, I forgot my Vietnamese. Okay, so these banana are so ripened. It's turning brown because it's been in the fridge too long. Okay, that's what we need. It to be ripened. Okay? Because this kind of cake will need ripened banana. If it's not, we will need a lot of sugar for it. I brought this banana all the way from California. It's it traveled about 600 miles. So, and then I make the banana wrap cake the other day. So it's so this just left over. Joshi, you misses me. Thank you. You've been here before, right? You've been here on my show. Well, thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say so. Thank you so much, and welcome back. Appreciate that. Hang on. You ấy? Cho anh on? You put it back, or you cooking? You grilling? When I grill it?
No, cooking.
Oh, okay. So these bananas are smaller than the typical Namva in the country because I think because of the growing environment is a little bit different. Okay, so But you know what? Last time when they did this fried banana, it was so good. It was just amazing. Have you tried fried banana before? If I have enough, I can do fried bananas. Okay, let me see what I have. I need 16. See. Oh, I have 10. People say that do not put the banana in the fridge. Yes, I know. I know that too. Don't put banana in the fridge. But if I don't, I will lose all this banana, and that's the reason it went into the fridge. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. I'm gonna need a couple more. See, okay, one? Wyatt, say hi to you too. Janale, how are you? Love you too, baby girl. How's school for you? How's grandma? Miss you too. How's school for you, love? Thank you for being on here. I'm not sure. I have just a couple more. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that many. Maybe I can leave this many for the fry. I might go get some more banana from the neighborhood store. All right, perhaps I have enough. Okay, I have about 16 banana. I hope so. I have more than 16, so it's quite fine. Okay. Now that I'm done with the bananas, hi. Let me put this away. I'm gonna put it in my plant. Okay. Now I want to mix the flowers. Okay, let's see if I can do this right. I will need about, because I increased the banana to double the amount, so I will need about 2.5 cups of. Hi, boy. This is the rice flowers. I wonder if this is gonna hold. It might not hold, but I'm gonna go get a bigger one. 2. This is the tapioca. So I'll do about 1 cup. I hope I get it right. And the sticky rice. Is it sticky rice? Think, should I get a bigger one? I need salt. I need half teaspoon of salt. My bad. Hello, Lai. Hi, girl. Oh, you smell the banana? You want some bananas? Oh, go get some lettuce for Lolai. There's some lettuce in the fridge. I think she's smelling the banana, but let me get the mosquito out of my area first. It worked though. A whole bunch of them over here earlier. They just don't like smoke. Smoke them up. So I have incense stick in the front and in the back. So that way the mosquito want to eat me up. Yeah. So it needs 1 can of, actually probably more than 1 can of coconut. We'll do 2 kind of sugars. We can do half cup of, sorry, it's gonna be too sweet. No, I'm not gonna do 1 cup. I'm gonna do 1/4 cup because banana is always sweet. So 1/3 cups of cane sugars. And some sugar cane, palm cane sugars. It is gonna be a challenge to get this out. One-fourth cup. I'm gonna do about half a cup. This is 1/4, so I need half more. It sure is gonna be a work of hand here. At least this palm sugar is a lot softer than the other block, the other rock palm sugars. See how sweet the banana is. Not sweet at all. So, well, not too sweet. I mean, I don't have to exaggerate on the sugars. Okay. I think we're good. We're gonna go ahead and add our coconut milk. We'll do 16 ounce. I think this is 16 ounce. I think I will need a bigger bowl soon. I'll be back, make it a bigger bowl. Sorry. The line. Goodness, I don't have in between bowl. Sorry. Yay. This is lovely. We're gonna have a lot of cake. Once we mix with the with the bananas and everything, we can have a lot. Okay. Let's see, what else do I need? I'm going to add some more coconut milk because it's still very thick. I need it a little bit runny. I probably add a little bit more salt because I can't feel the salt. I can't taste the salt, okay? So I'm going to do about another. So let's say that we have 1 teaspoon of salt altogether. Because I remember I'm doubling all the ingredients. Okay, so it's better now. Oops, sorry. I want to shake you. No, I think I may have too much flours. And then it's too runny, it'd be too hard for me to wrap it. Yes, it is. I'm gonna add a little bit more of rice flours. I mean, sticky rice flours. 1/3 cup. I'm gonna add shred coconut. I had this coconut shred a few days ago. I need about 3 cups. I keep it in the freezer. How are we doing, TikTok? Say hi to all of you too. Okay. So I sample it. I can use a little bit more sugars. Okay. But I do half a cup. This is the 1/3 cup. 2/3. No, 1/4 of the cup. Evan. Okay. I'm gonna use my hand to. Can you bring Grandma a spatula on my cooking stuff, please? No, over here, On. No, it's, oh. We have bananas to smash. Thank you. Thank you. I think I would need the help of my hand for this. I don't like the sound of this getting on my nerves. There you go. I can use blender for this, but I don't want to bring my blender out here. goodness. Okay, we're just gonna take a moment for this, okay? This does remind me of banana cake. Next time we'll do banana cake or banana bread. You do a little cupcake. I love doing those things. It's so easy. Banana cupcake is so easy. I have big blender also. It will take just a minute to do this. Okay. Let's blend the flowers and the banana together. Boy, we're gonna have a lot of this sweet here. All you need is baking soda and we can make banana bread out of this. I have to blend very well because I just add a whole bunch of sugar in here. I'm glad the mosquito stay away. It's beautiful sky. I haven't seen the moon. The moon probably on the east side. Southeast. I'm on the northeast side. Don't know, it looks like it's about ready. Do I need smoothness? I should. Let me see, use my hand for this. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. All right. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, I'm ready to roll my dessert. I have my steamer ready. I have my banana sheet ready. Oh. Oh, this is pretty shiny, huh? Okay, let's see if it's gonna work. This one has hole. This one have sugars in it. It doesn't matter. Okay, let me see if this is gonna work. Okay, let me. Oh, there's so many holes on this thing. Okay, so this should be very easy fold. It's just a tradition fold. It's very basic. Very messy. Once we have enough for the steamer, we'll steam it and we'll sample it together. This cake is a lot easier than the rest that we had. I hope the cake. Oh, this one has an opening. See if that's okay. So there's a right size and wrong size of banana leaf. So we're gonna place a, a, a fillings in the middle. I mean on the wrong side. I think it's less mess this like this. I'm not sure. Look, all the broken. That's what I don't like. All this sheet here. It's messy. I I blanch this first so that way it's nice and clean. Messy. I don't like this. See, they're all broken. That's not cool. I don't like that. Why is it like that? So fragile. I don't like this type of banana leaves, but that's all we have here. We don't have much option. I'm gonna steam it upside down. Oh boy. I don't like it because it's breaking. Shoot. Let me see. Let me see what the problem is. It's flexible, but I don't know why break. I think I have to handle a little bit with with care, like very sensitive. It works better. It have to be like very, very, very soft. Just like handling newborn. It's not difficult, but I think I make it difficult. These are the young leaves of bananas. Cause some of them had dark green colors. I like the young green better because it it's more elastic. So this is the traditional folding, okay? There's no trick to this. I could use a new kind of folding, but it may not work. Look at that, so many holes here. It would take about 30 minutes to steam it. Okay.
Hi, Grandma.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Making bananas,
Mm,
banana cake.
smells good.
The banana.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Muay Thai today?
Yes.
How was it?
Good.
Oh shoot. I got this one on the wrong side. Okay. All right. Who cares? Lola, she smelled bananas.
Did she come?
She did.
What's this?
It's the filling for the banana cake.
Aiden, I don't see it. Where did you put it outside?
It's easy, right? This is a lot easier than some other
I'm
Asian
bouncing.
cake.
I'm
Mm?
bouncing.
My food, my dinner,
Tacos.
tacos. Hold on there. Aww.
Oh, Lola,
Can you take this to steam for me? So I have this many to steam, so that way we can sample this while we're on here. Oh goodness, look at who's making food today. This is a Monday tacos. she has flour tortillas for me because I'm allergic to corn tortillas, so don't mind. I mean, it's past dinner time, but let's see. She's a good cook, so I never question her food. So this is the chicken tacos, soft shell. Okay, so may I enjoy?
I thought you were making my taco.
I think she wants some banana leaves.
She can eat bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Mama.
It's delicious. It's a little bit spicy, the way I like it. Did you make a tortilla today?
Yes,
Thank you.
welcome. Do you like the tortillas?
Mm-hmm. Nice and soft. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm. Mm. This is what we need to make, huh? Taco. Maybe we do shrimp tacos.
Mom, come here. Lorelai. Mom. Lorelai. Okay.
Baby, can you bring me my water right there?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. So, the history to this banana cake here is that it's a little bit compared to American cooking. The difference is that we relying on the banana leaves to wrap a cake. Either steam or grill. Majority of them just steam or boil. Having delicious chicken tacos. Sometimes it's nice, to have someone cook for us. Besides eating out or be waiting on. I love the wind. It it feels so good. I'm sending heart back to all of you. Thank you for sending heart. That was really, really nice. Look, all the chili sauce. Because our kitchen is small. So when she does cook, I like to stay out of her way. And when I cook, she stay out of my way. Or sometimes we cook together. This incense stick here, you can get from Asian store. It helps keeps the mosquito away. The mosquito does not like smoke. Okay. But in Asia, when I was in Cambodia and Thailand, my family used the mosquito incense, which I don't like the smell. I think because this incense stick here is natural, okay? It doesn't have chemical on it, but the mosquito incense stick, I think it has some kind of chemical on it because it smells funky. It smells really, really strong. So I have dinner break. It was kind of nice because I was hungry anyway. I didn't sleep well last night. I was tired today, so I took nap. I could have done the cooking earlier, but I took a little nap. No, not a little nap. I took a good nap. Was today I wasn't working. I didn't have the baby, but I have some interpreting assignment that I did earlier today. And the taco sauce, I love the spicy one. It's just so satisfying. I don't remember when the last time I cooked tacos, but I did something the other day. I made the mini tostita. I was last year, I think. A few days ago, I made beef stew. And I made a flat bread to go with the stew. It was good because sometimes we're not so sure what is going to our bread on the shelf from the store. Making our own bread at home is a lot more peace of mind. You don't have to worry about what's going to the bread, because as you know that bread will get moldy in a day. And the bread we consume from the market always, though it has an expiration date on it, but then but what preservative we put into the bread to keep it fresh for 10 days, 15 days, or even 20, 30 days. That I like to know because even though Food and Drug Administration allow food industry to use a lot of, use the preservative in the cooking, but imagine that we eating all this chemical, and we put all this chemical into our body every day. And you be wonder why people around the world, especially American, we consume a whole lot of bread, okay? I mean, it's not just bread, any kind of pastry, any kind of bakery product. It has those things. Anyway, Shirley, I didn't get to say hello to you. I appreciate you. I'm saying hello to you too. Alexandra Cat 00, hello to you too. Thank you for joining me. Who else on here? Hello, Danny. How are you? Sorry. Oh, that was good. 2 taco, which is perfect. Okay. Let me keep on working on my cake, okay? So that way this one has a hole. That way we get this done. I already sent some to get steam. So you're doing good. So this is the one of the Cambodian easy dessert, okay? It's called num jake. Num is referred to sweet or dessert. Jake is banana. It's so easy. The wrapping is even easier than the rest of the wrapping that I did in a lot of cake. It's just flat, just like you're doing the tamales. I saw the Latino community people, they use banana leaf for the tamales also. I would have to get some recipe for flour tamales because I'm allergic to corn, and that's why I'm like today my daughter know that I can't have corn, so she went to make me some flour tortillas, which is nice. Some restaurants, some American restaurants, they said they serve Mexican food, but they don't have flour tortillas. I'm like, what's up with that? Don't you know that half of the world allergic to corn? So easy. It is flat folding. The only tricky part about the banana leaf is that it have to be handling with care, extra care, because it's so fragile. I'm here with the mosquitoes, so I have to keep the incense stick on. The smoke will keep away the mosquitoes, honestly. When I was in Thailand and Cambodia, I was saying earlier that they use the mosquito incense. It smell rather not pleasant, but it kept the mosquito away, or they used the fan, high fan, to keep the mosquito away. And but here incense stick is for the Buddha. It's for lighting it for the Buddha commemorations or what have you. So it smelled really, really nice. It made from certain plant that has a very nice aroma. It's not like the mosquito propeller or mosquitoes incense stick that was used in Thailand or Cambodia. Because Thailand and Cambodia, they are the nation with a lot of mosquitoes. Okay, not just in Cambodia or Thailand. I'm not picking on them, but then like Laos and Vietnam also. I remember I went to Vietnam 4 times, beginning from 1994 after my son was born, and he's only 2 years old, and I left him with his dad because his dad sent me to South Vietnam to visit the family, to bring some money to help them with their farms and their livelihood and their needs. Oh, this one broke. Yeah. So the reason he sent me because this one had a little opening here. It might not be good. Let me see. I might transfer to a new one. Yeah. It's got hole too. So I'm not gonna discard the one with hole because I have some other thing to do with it. So what happened was that being female sent to South Vietnam, I speak some Vietnamese at the time, so I was cool. I went through the TSA by myself, flew on Asian Airlines or China Airlines or one of those nation airlines from America to one of the connect flight in Taiwan, Philippines, or China itself, or even Japan. Okay, sometime in Japan, sometime in China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, the connect flight. There's no direct flight. So the flight is lengthy. Same thing for Cambodia and Thailand. It's about 19 hours of flying time. So it's long hours, so it's not even good for older people. I'm talking with people with disability and people that can't sit on the and sitting too long. I won't recommend it because it can get very irritating. My mom was irritated and she said, "I'm so long." It's the second time she flew from that region. When we first came to America, we we flew from Don Mueang Airport in Thailand. It was the first time we flew across the continent. But oh no, it's not true. She went to Cambodia and Thailand with my brother in 2016, and then again she went with me last year. We spent a whole month in Cambodia and in Thailand. We flew into Thailand and we drove to the border and crossed on the foot and again on a vehicle. But the trip to Vietnam was a little bit challenged because it was a long flight also to Ho Chi Minh City. I don't know what kind of airport they have now, but the Ho Chi Minh City airport was the only international airport at the time. This is like in 1994. This is before U.S. even established. I think they may have already established their diplomacy already, because if they don't have diplomacy, then you won't be able to go to their country. So I flew by myself full time. Each time I go, we bring money for the family, to support the family, because they just came out of war, just like in Cambodia. In Vietnam, they faced their own turmoil with the fighting the Viet Cong. Remember that U.S. went into support South Vietnam fighting the communist Vietnam of the North. So it was my first time there was a little shock for me because again the temperature was the weather was pretty hot. Not like I'm not accustomed to it, but I left Cambodia too many years ago, and to go back, it was a big a big shock. big transition also. But then what what driven me was the mosquitoes and how much mosquito was feasting on me. I think I told the story before where, oh man, it's a lot of holes, and if I don't use them, I won't have enough. Oh, let me see if I can double it. So one of the fun memory of me going to South Vietnam was the using the lavatory. 'Cause after many hours on the flights and waiting to reunite with the family, and there was so many hours on the road. They were driving like 120 miles per hour, you know, through the rice field, through the chicken, through the children running in the village, through the cow. And so I was praying to God, is that please spare my life, you know. If I survive through this journey, I promise that I'll be a better person. Begging for my life. There was no car seat. There's no seat belt, so people don't care seat belt. You know, I mean, they turned the car into like a cargo van where the whole family was sitting in the car, and there was no seat belt. The car was moving like the full speed on dirt road. I'm like, cool. So then so because that year when I went, I think in 1994, when a serious quake in Los Angeles, don't quote me, okay, I would say one of the trip where was a great delay, and so it was late going to Ho Chi Minh with the connect flight. So I needed to, so we have to go across the ferry, cross a little, huh?
Your pasta one, okay? Go to sleep.
Okay, love.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too. So we missed the ferry. The ferry only operates certain hours of the day. It was so hot. There was no air conditioning. So I was in the front seat with the driver. So I was so tired, and I was afraid to fall asleep also. So what I did is that I left the window ajar. Okay. It was hot, so I have short sleeve on, so I left the window ajar to get some air circulation. So, excuse me. So I left the window ajar a little bit, and then I have my arms against the windows, rest against the windows. So early in the morning, like I think like 4 in the morning, where the ferry opens and allow the passenger to cross, because in South Vietnam it's marshland, and it's full of water body. I think they create I think they make bridges now. My cousin was telling me that his family was telling me that they're making bridge now, so we don't have to cross through the ferry anymore. So when I woke up with all the mosquito bite, with like lines of like mosquito bite, I'm like hundreds, like here. I was tired. I was dead, and I can't feel nothing. So when I woke up, I was like, my arm was swollen red. And yeah, I do up to bite and creams and all this stuff, right? So I have lines of mosquito bite here. So so when I get to the village, so it's more transit, and to get to the village, um, we have to travel through canoe. There was no boat, so it was rented canoe. Or I think the family came with the canoe and waiting. I was tired. I don't want to pay attention at the time. All I want to do is get to the destination. So I was on the canoe, a small canoe with all the families. There was so many family members were there. You know, they like it was like jam. Like the whole village want to go to Ho Chi Minh City to see the city because they never been to the city before. So to them it was like they're amazed with the light, with the smoke, the smog, the car. Um, so the simple folk from the village. I mean, they have marketplace, but it's small. It's nothing like Ho Chi Minh City. You know, I mean, it's a little flamboyant, but at the time it's not much because they just came back from war and all that, so they don't have a lot of place to offer. But it was still nice, you know. It's what fascinated me was the moped. I mean, they have old trucks that was like the old engines were like rolling with dark smoke. So there was no mask, nothing. People moving about on their motorcycle, like nothing happened. So it was so polluted. And it was even now, you know, I mean, the infrastructure is still need improvement. Oh, this one is. We'll see when it's done. It might be like a lot of dough, which was sticking out. So all the family want to do is to visit Ho Chi Minh City and want to see this big city. You know, they live in a small village all their life. They never been to Ho Chi Minh City. They never been on the plane. They never been on the bus. So for them to see all those, like amazement to them, you know. Like us here, we don't pay attention to anything. We live in the metro. Even we live in a rural area, we still have access to airport and stuff like that, you know. I mean, so my sister boyfriend, he's American, but he never been on a flight before. So the only time that he flew when this one broke, when he visited East Coast with us. It's first time he flew, so he was like, "Oh man, this is super cool." You know, you never been on the flight before. I'm like, "Really? You live in America, you never have to travel." So he thought it was awesome. So when I get to South Vietnam, in the small village, a lot of Khmer descent family live in South Vietnam. They're called Khmer. They are the Khmer people who live in Vietnam. They speak both languages and they maintain the Cambodian cultures in the way, which is impressive. And so I'm done with the wrapping. That the dough are gone. Okay. You're doing pretty good, huh? I thought that I would have too much, but it wasn't really. Okay, so but people were fascinated about going to the city with all those congested smoke and the smoke, the car smoke, and see all those buildings. But this is 1994, where the country is still pretty much broken. There was no the country barely came back from war and killings and all of that. So it was what's left of them, which is a lot of broken buildings and the sewage system is not, the infrastructure, like the sewage system is not even existed. So the sewage is on runway. It just is on runway. So you can smell the fresh stinky of sewage. You know, the same thing in Thailand too. You know, when I visit my uncle in the village, they don't use, they still have sewage run on the runway. There was no, there's no pipe connected to main pipe, anything like that. So but the toilet, it does have the connection. I don't know why, but in the bathroom and the sink doesn't have an outlet. I mean the pipe outlet, but they built a little canal, you know, where the sewage will run in the neighborhood. You know, I mean, it runs to the back of the of the resident, and then it collect all the sewage in the back, so it smell because you have there's soap and contaminated water into that little what do you call it, um, little savage hole, or salvage, yes, salvage, no, sewage hole. So it smell because when with the dirty water, the soapy water and all that, it break the soil, so it turn rotten soil, it turn rotten mud, so it stink like crazy. So when I first get there, I have hard time to like get used to the smell because it had like really real strong sewage smell. You know how the sewage smell of it. It really stinks. So not only that, when I did exchange flights in Taiwan, is in a little island, right? I mean, you can smell when the plane reaches certain, not on the ground yet, certain air level. You can smell the strong sewage smell. It was so bad, you can literally smell it while on the plane. And I have nice experience when I had exchange flight in South Korea. It was nice, and Japan was nice, and I think I've been to Philippines. It was okay, and it depends what country. You know, the country that had nice infrastructures and nice sewage system management, so you don't smell, you don't see it. But sometimes in a smaller country, well, I won't say underdeveloped. Okay, I mean, it's the country that had low infrastructures, maintenance kind of thing. So in Cambodia too, you know, you walk through Phnom Penh, you can still smell the raw sewage running. I don't know about now. I haven't been to Phnom Penh. I went to Phnom Penh in 1994. I think this is when there's nothing going on. People barely came back from the genocide, and I visit Phnom Penh. I visit the genocide museum. So now the genocide museum was a lot nicer. You know, when I first visited in 1994, it was spooky because they made the whole map out of human skull. I thought that was very disrespectful. Okay, let me go check on the cake, okay? And if it's done, I'll bring it and share with you. And I have this much done. Let me take this in the house and check on the cake that we are steaming right now, and see if it's done. Okay, give me a second, please. thank you for your patience. I check on the cake. It it looks really really good. Okay. The square folding. Cece, hello. Haven't seen you. Hola to you also. Oh, I'm making the banana cake. Okay. 'Cause I have a lot of Asian bananas that I brought from Stockton, California during the trip to California for my brother's funerals 2 weeks ago. Wow, a little over a week ago. So the community members brought a lot of bananas. It looks like this. Okay, it's I keep it in a refrigerator so it looks crazy, but it's still fresh inside. You know, if you put banana in the fridge, it can get crazy. It turn black and brown. You know, so I make some I made some sticky rice cake the other day, and then I have too much. Um, because the community attend the funeral, they brought food, vegetables, and the banana here is one of those banana that you don't get it all the time. So my brother mother-in-law, she had too much and she isn't gonna make anything out of it. So I said, can I have it? She said, oh no, take it. She was happy that I was taking it. So I brought with me, and then I figured that I have to do something with it before it go bad. Anyway, so here go the cake. Okay, it's a steamed banana cake. It just like it's a lot simple than, well, I mean, it's not difficult. Okay, it's as simple as making banana bread or banana muffin. Okay, so here we go. Mm. When it's a little sticky now, but once it get cold or get cooled down, it'll get hardened than this. Okay, so mm. That was a long time ago. I know. No, to 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 go to that region, we have to get all kind of vaccination, the yellow fever, um, the dengue fevers, um, because it's required by the CDC. You know, I mean, and yeah, yeah, we have to get all kind of vaccination to get to travel to those regions. Um, I work with local health district to find out what kind of vaccination I need to travel to Cambodia, to Thailand, to Vietnam, to any country that infested with all those bug or even mosquito. Okay, so I'm pretty good about getting myself vaccinated with proper vaccination when I travel. You know, even hepatitis A, hepatitis B, um, yellow fever, dengue fevers, whatever. You know, I mean, there's so many vaccination. Just this recent trip, it cost us about $500 just to get all the vaccination. Mm. So it's so good. Um, the banana itself, the coconut, no, the shredded coconut, and the coconut cream infused all together. Mm. It's like it'd be great with whipped cream. Whipped cream. Mm. Tomorrow, when it cool down, it'll get hardened. Be easy to peel. So because I travel a lot, um, I spend extra money. I spend on make sure that it's safe for me to travel. So when I do travel, um, I make sure that I get all the necessary vaccination. It's expensive, but it's just peace of mind, you know. Some people don't bother, and they're okay with that. So yeah, when I went to the village, I was tired. I got there, I was asleep on the hammock, and when I woke up in South Vietnam, my first trip, my first trip, I was on the hammock, and I woke up. I was startled because there were so many eyes looking at me. I'm not any different than them, you know. It's just that they call me me. In Vietnamese, mean American. So, um, if you're black, they call you me dang. No, I startled and I woke up. I said, "Why are you staring at me?" He said, "Oh, um, we never see one from America." This is good. I finished the cake. So then my sister-in-law later in that late morning, she took me to the market in a small city called Sok Trang. So Sok Trang's predominantly Cambodian community. So they're all speaking Cambodian. They have Buddhist monastery, Buddhist practice. Sorry, I have flour all over me. So they took me to the market to get some fresh fruit and vegetables and something prepared for the day. So as I was walking into the market, you know, people start noticing all the mosquito bite. I said, oh, they can tell that you're not from here. Not even you're dressed down to like, dressed like, looking like them. So, me, they're talking Vietnamese, and oh, you know, she's from America. So they're all laughing at me because they were saying that when they get mosquito bite, they don't have those bum, the red bum, because they're so immune to it, you know. So they was laughing at me, and they said that I should put some ointment on it. They showed some concern. That was nice, you know. My sister-in-law looked it also. Okay, so this is the cake. Okay, when I carefully fold it so it was less mess. You know, yeah. This is my second one. So I have my dinner already. This is my dessert. So don't mind me. Yeah. So it probably tastes better with whipped cream too. So you see that? You see literally, you see some present of bananas. I haven't seen you, Cece. How's going in Texas? You in Texas, huh? Hold on, who's in Texas? Damaged Kiss, isn't it? I haven't seen Damaged Kiss either. Kind of miss her. I hope she's doing okay. Oh, oh, the flavor is really really nice. I have palm sugars. I have probably about a cup of palm sugars. Um, 1 cup of pure sugars. And this kind of banana is not that sweet. So I blend the sticky rice flour, rice flours, and then tapioca flour. So I never added tapioca flour in it before, but this time I do. It had a really nice um, texture to it. I really like that. So this will be my new recipe then, adding the tapioca flour. Before I use the sticky rice, it's a little sticky and still good. I ate two. Here's another one. So this is so good. I'm gonna remove the rest of the cake and then and add the one that I just finished. Okay? Give me 2 minutes, please. I'll be back.
Why are you still up? I said go to bed. Go to bed.
All right. So the cakes are done. Okay. I just put the new batch in there. So it's very simple. Ouch. Hot. Because some of them were broken. It's not as pretty as the one that we made with the sticky rice. Oops. Here we go. It's not too impressive, you know, the wrapping, but but the flavor of the cake is impressive. So I make this before, but it didn't. It's nothing that I not familiar with. Okay? It's just that each time I make them, it's it's a different amount of bananas. I still have a few on here. I should have used the whole banana. Now that I only have a few left, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I probably have to put in the freezer, or I'll buy a few more. I went to the Asian store today to look for some more bananas, and they don't have them. Not this type of bananas. They have different kinds of bananas. This kind here is called Namba bananas. The Namba is Vietnamese name. I think it's either from the south or north of Vietnam. Right, so the folding was no issue because the problem with the leaf is that was too fragile and couldn't do much with it. Okay. So here we go. We're done. So all right, so I'm gonna leave my ingredients on the YouTube channel, on the descriptions platform, so that way if you are interested in making these, you can just look it up and tune in. Huh? It's really easy. You can impress your Asian friends with all these beautiful Cambodian dessert if you have any Cambodian friend or Thai friend or Lao friends, or even show up at the Buddhist temple with this cake. People were just gonna die, because not a lot of people make this anymore. With the younger generation, they don't know how to even implement this. Okay? Oh. The reason I do this, I wanted to carry the traditions of Cambodian traditional food or authentic food. Okay, because if I don't share, it will be, what do you call it, distinct or extinct? Which one? Extinct, or extinct. I'm not sure what it's gonna be. It's gonna be gone, extinct. So, and that's all about my cooking show, is that I wanted to leave the legacy, especially for my grandchildren, because my grandkids love to cook. You know, when I at my brother's funerals, I got to see a lot of my family members, especially my own children. You know, they flew from Philadelphia, New Hampshire, and then my brother and his son from New Jersey. No, my brother and his son flew from New Hampshire. My daughters and her family flew from New Jersey and Philadelphia, and a lot of family from Long Beach. You know, I really love family from Long Beach. It's just really amazing people. You know, every time we have such thing like that, they always show up. I love that about my family from Long Beach, and I have some family from on my mom's side from San Diego. So my brother's funeral was full of people who love and care for him. He had so many friends. His daughter got him a they call the rock party, because my brother was ill so long and he never got chance to attend any party because he was conscious about his condition. It's called scleroderma. Scleroderma. It's a hardening of the skin. Okay, it's really changed the whole physical being. The skin tone, the skin texture was like, it turned a beautiful person into a very hard looking, and it's beyond recognition. Okay, let's put it that way. So So my brother was so conscious about his look, so he isolated himself from his friends. A lot of his friends didn't know that he was sick until they heard of him um, passing, and then they said, "What happened?" They never knew about my brother being ill. So this was my first attempt um, on this batch here. So here we go, Mike. So a lot of people didn't know that my brother passed. Um, but then they all show up at his house to bring food and donation. So the donation was incredibly generous. Was so much is that we were able to cover for the funeral costs and still plenty left over. So my sister was pleased with that. We were pleased with that. I mean, he had life insurance and all that, but then when the community come together and make the offering like that, it was amazing. So okay, here we go, my sweet friends. My smashed banana cake is done. It tastes so incredibly delicious, and I don't know, it's hard to compare. It's between cheesecake and yeah, between cheesecake, no banana. No, not cheesecake. No, it's kind of it had that kind of textures of banana cake. Okay, it's not the bread. It's a little starchier. It's a little yeah, it's starchier. So with the love from the community, um, we were able to give my brother a very nice funeral. His wife purchased a piece of burial plot after he was cremated, and his remain was collected, and and the family was able to bury him and with a tombstone. So it was really nice, because a lot of time people want their remain to spread out in the oceans or buried under trees or what have you. But my brother had a final resting piece like that. It was really nice. It's heartbreaking to see him gone so soon. He was only 59. He was 4 years younger than I am. He was born a year of horse. So it was heartbreaking. I'm still mourning for the loss of my brother. It was hard because I have lost so many family members this past year. About 6 or 7 of them, and my great aunt passed, and a lot of my cousin on my dad's side passed, and then second cousin passed also. And then my old brother, and then my own brother, my own younger brother, gone. So it's just one of those things that we have to deal with, mortality, and so that also allow us to learn to accept the fact is that life is fragile, and that we needed to take care of ourselves. We need to get ourselves checked up early and get proper health insurance. If you cannot afford it, then go with the state benefit. They have Medicaid program, they have Medi-Cal program. And don't be ashamed of getting help. Okay, do not idling on being sick. If you getting sick too long and not taking care of it, and when you get to certain stage, it's not reversible. So always have your annual exam, Just take care of yourself. If you have to spend a little money on it, spend a little money on it. Okay, don't idling. Don't do not avoid seeing the doctors. Do not avoid getting medical treatment because early detection is the goal. Okay, for my brother, he was seen by Kaiser Permanente for many years. He had Kaiser for many years through work, and they never really found anything wrong with him. They just say, "Oh yeah, you have skin condition." They never diagnosed him with out with scleroderma. It's scleroderma. It's the hardening skin condition. So until they always said, "Oh yeah, you have some kind of skin issue," so they subscribe him creams, and it never helped. He started to have dark spot, and his skin started to change pigment and some black blotches and white um, spot white spot on his skin, on his hand. His skin started to get hardened where he cannot fold his hand, where he cannot chew, where he cannot smile, when he cannot close his eyes, and then you have to be on tube feedings, and then and a lot of internal organ issue, and that was just his body wouldn't regulate right, and he always suffered numerous of pneumonia. I think this is what happened to him this last time, is that his pneumonia was so bad, and he just lost desire to fight. He was too tired to fight for his life, so he let go. I lost my dad 5 years ago, 6 years ago, like 2019. It was different emotion, because when I lost my dad, I know that he was ready, because he was pretty. I was taking care of him for 16 years. In 2 months it will be 16 years on complete personal care. So when I lost my dad, I just missed the routine and missed the old man. We used to feed him, bathe him, and take him everywhere on my trips on wheelchair. And my dad never walk, talk, or move around on his own. He does able to move around. He can scoot around, but he can't stand up. He can't walk for that many years. So it was hard for me, because I spent that many years taking care of him. I mean, there's nothing that I'm not regretting about any of that. It was I didn't sign up for it, but he was my dad, and he has 6 children. I mean, all my brother and sister, they're busy, and the state pay me some money to take care of him, but it's not enough for me to like pay rent and have a good life. So what my children did was that they did help put the money on the account for me if I do need money for bills or for extra expense. I was able to have that kind of support from my kid. It was incredible. Especially my firstborn, she's so generous and always supportive. And my younger sister also, she always makes sure that my need are met while taking care of our father. So I get a lot of good memory from my dad, but most of the time we're just nasty cleanup. But where it is, I know that my brother is with him. Miss them both. Miss my nephew. Miss the rest of the family member also. I mean, it's just that is always. It's not avoidable. I mean, we have to face it one day. Yeah. So if I can't help it, I want to live another 50, 60 years, where I'll be in my 100. So, anyway, so I'm done with the sweet today. The banana cake look it didn't look impressive, okay? I mean, it's no other better way to wrap it, but this is the traditional way of wrapping this bananas cake. It tastes incredible. That's all that matter. The wrapping isn't really matter, but I like them. You know, I'm gonna have to arrange it in a manner that it'll look nice. But the flavor, the taste is incredible. I love it. The sugar is just right. All the ingredient infused in like this beautiful banana. It smells great. It tastes great. The creaminess from the coconut milk, the aroma from the palm sugars, and it was just like, it was like amazing. I had this before, but I've forgotten how it really tastes like or even feel like. But then now it reminds me altogether. It's nostalgic. Anyway, I'm grateful for being here for me, the like and the subscribing, the subscriptions. I like that a lot. And for all the people on my TikTok are incredible. Send me the heart. Let me return the heart to you also. I appreciate you for being such kind, loving, supportive, and my YouTube people are doing the same way. Incredible people. I will always remember that your support is mean the whole world to me, and I appreciate each and every one of you kindly. I know the light was shining on my face and looked like I have an oily face, but anyway. Thank you so much. It's getting later in the evening. I would leave you be. I will come back tomorrow and I'll see what I'll be cooking. I might making something simple. Okay. Until then, you have a good evening and sleep well with pleasant dreams. And if it's a morning for you, good morning and have a beautiful day until I see you again.